As we call Love Your Look, this event, Love Your Look. This is one, I'm gonna hold still, I just want you to see it because it's absolutely the most gorgeous bracelet. We have the lowest price ever. It's a huge customer pick on hsn.com. It's so, so beautiful. I love this bracelet. So I hope you'll watch for that because we'll be talking about that coming up in the hour. Take advantage of that new sale price because this one is really, really special. So again, be on the lookout. We'll get you more details. But right now, we're gonna talk about these beautiful leaf pendants, and these are pretty. This is a pendant that has that same look and feel that we love with Ottoman silver. So it definitely is an age-old collection, yet there is a modernness, and I think it has everything to do with the way it works with fashion today. If you like boho, if you like things that look artful, if you like things that just have a little more attention to detail, if you're into vintage jewelry, if you like antique jewelry, this is a collection that will speak to you. It looks as good with your leather and lace as it will with your maxi dresses. I mean, it's one of those collections that really plays so nicely with others. You can see on Victoria how absolutely gorgeous that is at the neck. The chain, by the way, that she's wearing, these are some of the nicest silver chains. We'll talk about them. It's called a foxtail, and they're coming up a little bit later, so I'll give you more details on it. Actually, they're gonna be coming up shortly, so we'll talk more about it, but they're really nice, very strong chains. They would be great for him or for her, so you can watch for that, and they do happen to look quite lovely with all of the Ottoman silver. But I do like the depth. You can see there's the way they kind of give this that sort of oxidized or antique look really allows you to appreciate all of the intricate detail and beauty of these pieces. The stones are large. We're looking at ruby, and then we're also looking at, I believe that is black spinel. So two choices here, the ruby corundum or the black spinel. Isn't that beautiful? $39.98. I can't believe that is one of the best values we have seen in a big, bold pendant like this from Ottoman silver. What do you think, Riyadh?
You know, it's an exquisite piece, and you look at the stones, like you said, and the quality of these stones. I mean, you're looking at with this ruby corundum, because it's an opaque stone, it doesn't usually have a carat weight to it. But if we were to assign a carat weight, you'd be looking at 10 carat stone with this ruby corundum. And the black spinel is 9 carats. So you have a substantial stone that's encased in this beautiful filigree work again, which, as you said, really, you know, it brings back history and it's got this vintage appeal to it, but it really, really works for today's woman with this beautiful flair and the color. It can be worn with your boho dresses, with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. I mean, dress it up, or, you know, just wear it as a casual piece. But that's what's so great about all these pieces, is that they really are timeless and ageless.
Oh, most definitely. That is the absolute truth. It's really about finding something. This is a treasure. This looks like something you found when you were at a fabulous little boutique somewhere. And normally, by the way, when you're shopping for this jewelry, as I said, we're one of the only places in the United States where you can even buy it. You would have to be in Dusseldorf, Germany, or in Paris, or some exotic far-off place, and some great little jewelry boutique is where you would find pieces like this. And they truly, every single piece looks like one of a kind. Because again, there's not anywhere else in the world where they've mastered these techniques to make sterling silver jewelry like this. And that's what makes it stand out. It's so different. I fell in love with this the first time I saw it. And I have to point out one more time, I'm gonna find out what's left here. Because the price on this, to get that huge, that is a ruby. That is genuine ruby, genuine black spinel. Look at the size of these stones. And we've marked this down from $62.50 to $39.98. Those are 16 by 12 millimeter. Those are massively huge stones you're looking at here, and I think it's just gorgeous. If you'd like to pick it up, this is the time to do it. $13.33 on FlexPay, and that's 079152. Now, a couple things to be on the lookout for. We do have a very special birthday surprise coming up